Hello, and welcome back to the Arcana.
The Arcana with Scandal.
And Lies. And we have run into a daily in episode 3, even though we have not finished the prologue. So we're going to do the daily.
Because it's a thing. Let's do it.
So try tarot reading. But we've already done some tarot. Oh no, it's Asra.
Oh no. Hey nerd, did you come in for a love reading?
Did we come in for love reading? Surely not. Such things come and go. It is a success reading that Hey Nerd desires.
Maybe Hey Nerd could use a happiness reading. I know I could. Well, I'll give them a reading for free. Follow me.
I'm just like, this is hilarious.
Yay!
You got a free tarot reading from Astra. All right. Get your free reading.
Okay,
so since that's the only that we can all read the tarot.
Shall we see what the cards have to say? Let's start with that 3-card reading I gave you.
Okay.
Okay, sure.
So we'll start with the 3-card reading.
Let's explore the past, present, and future. We've practiced this one.
That's good. You
Don't
lost
worry.
your scarf,
I'm
dear.
still here.
I'm
Swipe
still here.
If you miss me. That's very cute.
Aw. Bip. Oh, we shuffled them.
Tap the cards to cut the deck.
We tapped them to shuffle them, and now we tap them to cut them? All right.
Tap a stack to choose your cards.
A whole stack.
What does this even do? This is fascinating.
I don't know anything about this.
Choose 3 cards.
And then we do the reading for the 3 cards. All right, so I'm like gonna pick a shape.
All right.
And then you start with that.
Chariot.
All
The
right.
chariot in its upright position. This is the past. Chariot is in complete control of its own destiny. It hurtles toward victory unhindered by adversity. Work hard and stay focused. Your drive will be rewarded. The road will lead you right.
Okay.
Okay.
2.
The queen.
Okay, the present. The Queen of Wands is
In its
confident
upright
in its
position.
upright position, of course. The Queen. I love that the snake is the
And
Queen of
it's
Wands. That's
super
so cute. It's confident in social and professional settings, drawing others into her orbit. Trust in your own vision and drive, and to have all the skills to make your dreams. You have all the skills to make your dreams reality. Okay, I'm just like, this does not match with our dumpster fire doormat of a character.
That's okay.
That's all right. Card position, the future. 3 of Cups reversed.
You may have let your relationships wither in the face of your own responsibilities and stresses. It's not too late. There is still time to close the distance that's grown between you and your loved ones.
Do I have loved ones? You can. You can just swipe.
Yes. I see now.
That's so cute. I like he. Okay, sorry.
Hang on.
Uh-oh.
Wait.
Reveal.
Wait. Hang on.
What?
If you can swipe.
Yeah, he's there.
Okay, I didn't know if he said anything different.
Oh.
Do you see what that was? With me going,
Let's see if he says something.
I don't think he does, which is very disappointing.
No, it is. It's just, he looks so stunned, though. Like, stunned!
Ah!
Whoa! That revelation is so strong!
I don't even know. All right, let's go.
All right, so now we go back. It didn't look the same. All right, the button changes. All right.
If you come back every day, you'll get the reward. Isn't that nice?
I get rewarded for arriving daily?
Oh, no! You mean this is
All
not
right.
a freemium currency? Wait.
Wheel of rewards.
We've already done that one. I did that one.
Oh, no, you did it already.
I did. All I did was spin a thingy and it gave us a
Heart
trinket.
Hunter. Win a character's heart to get a postcard.
Sure?
So this is like badges or avatars or... I don't even know. We'll start. Let's start! Who's in town today? I don't know what this is.
What is this?
I don't know what this is. Let the hunt begin. We're hunting people's hearts, like with a spear?
How does this work?
Pursue your favorite character to capture their heart.
We don't even know.
We don't know who our favorite character is. I don't know any of these characters yet.
This is
4
ridiculous.
hearts from a character to win?
But
I can't pursue anyone. I don't want anyone yet. I'm gonna pursue the snake. Heck yeah, I'm pursuing the snake. Oh, Faust. Oh my god, Faust. Who the heck is it? Who is this dude? Lucio?
Lucio?
Lucio. Sorry,
Lucio.
Okay, so
Lucio.
this is about trolling the names. Ugh, this place is disgusting. Alright, it's your turn. Tap to spin. Do we really get to choose where we're going? Like, do we?
You can move one. I don't.
Alright, well, I'm going over here. You could have landed. I know, but I don't want her heart right now. Look at me as a bird! That was so
we can
cute.
also change our avatar. That's hilarious.
I loved the way the bird moved. That was so great. But you must choose your favorite character. I'm trying to go after the snake, you dork. I'm trying to get them.
The snake is the other direction. Then why'd you go that way?
Because they were over here, and then they moved again.
Were they? Oh, I didn't even notice. Okay, well.
All right, so power-ups. Okay. It doesn't sound like you're actually supposed to be going after your favorite character, though. It sounds like you're supposed to be going wherever they want you to go.
So where the green is where you can actually land.
Okay, so you don't actually travel there.
Yeah.
All right, plap, 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 plap. You ran past me, you dork.
No!
How come you get to move so far? Nerd?
Well, because why not? It's an NPC.
It's supposed to be a love game, but I don't know anyone yet, so I can't fall in love with anyone yet. On turn 4, night descends on Vesuvia, and things get more spicy. I don't
even know
these
who they
people.
are!
Okay, so I'm just going to out myself. I am demisexual, and for me, if I don't know someone, I can't do the interest. So I am stuck.
Like I do.
I have a very hard time playing characters that are just, I am this thing, without, I don't want to collect their hearts and actually like them, but the snake is adorable, so I'm like, they cute. I got that.
Let's do.
Tap to spin. But, like, I assume that's platonic,
snake.
like, familial sort of love? Yay!
Yay!
Faust! You landed on Faust, and it looks like she has something for you.
Yay!
Freedom! Oh my gosh! Oh no, she's gonna give us a heart.
Anyway?
She's gonna give us a heart? But
Why, who is this person? Heart!
I sigh. Alright. Does this game just keep going until you get enough hearts?
Nope, you only get 6 turns.
Okay, good, it ends. Astra told me a magic snail lives here. Look at her hair, that's amazing.
Wow.
She looks so extra.
I love spoilers, because I assume these are all spoilers.
I could introduce you, if you want. So I get him as, like, being shy and tense. Hi, Earth. It's your turn. Nothing happens on any of these spaces. So I love how the bird moves.
Yeah, we don't even
Yeah, well,
care.
we're done. I don't know anyone yet. You lost. Thanks. That's fine.
I can lose.
I don't need to capture someone's heart if I did not... Let me romance you, even though I don't know if I'm interested.
Is that what this even is?
A little unfortunate. Like, in real life, that sounds unfortunate. To be like, let me get you to be super interested in me, but I don't know if I like you at all yet. But you should totally fall for me while I try and figure it out.
Because I think you look interesting or something.
Or because it's available.
Yeah, right.
All right, so, chapter 3 of the prologue.
The Empress.
The Empress, or
Empress.
the Empress.
Aye.
The Empress. All right, we've arrived. Took us an entire day to half our way sadly through the unathletic streets.
Inside the palace, the floors, walls, and steep ceilings are clean-cut, polished stone. A servant with a blue feathered cap comes sweeping up to us. With a deep bow, they pass me and dash to Portia's side. Jamelin, how are we doing on time?
Terribly late. The 5th course is over. Her ladyship is in a most unhappy state.
Portia chews her lip and hands the servant her fruit basket. Have the Amelia fetch a bottle of the golden goose. The servant departs at a hasty clip, disappearing behind a panel in the wall which slides seamlessly shut.
Shoop.
Too bad. I'll escort you directly to the dining room. Dining room? Was I to dine with the Countess?
In the morning, when she said I would be here, and now it's nighttime, and I'm terribly delinquent?
We're incredibly delinquent. What? Don't tell me you thought we wouldn't feed you.
I mean, I did eat pumpkin bread like 12 hours ago, providing we have an actual long day cycle.
Right? I don't even know what this is. I hasten to keep up with her purposeful strides. Soon we are standing before a fine mahogany door. Portia opens the door, leading me inside.
Everything's closed in this castle. Nothing is open.
Oh no, it's the song.
Oh no, oh no. Love it. Rich scents linger in the air, unfamiliar and tantalizing.
No, boo.
Hey nerd. Welcome to the palace.
Hey nerd. Sorry.
Have a seat. You're too late for dinner, I'm afraid. She brings her glass to her lips and drinks deeply.
Alcohol.
Mocking you. Mocking you. You're too late for anything. I'm drinking the last of it here. Portia leads me to my seat. Another servant removes what might have been my plate. I was beginning to think you had forgotten my invitation. So it was an invitation, not a demand?
So it wasn't a proposal? What are we talking about? Now you seem like you are inconsistent, my dear.
But perhaps you are simply unaccustomed to travel.
You mean apparently that it takes an entire damn day to get across the city? Like
in the shortest route possible with someone who knows what they're doing and works for you and travels this way regularly?
Like, it sounds like you would starve to death.
We are a mess. We can't even walk up a flight of stairs without getting out of breath. What are you, a delicate constitution?
And also a complete doormat.
A doormat. I'm a delicate doormat. Stomp on me gently. You look exhausted. Why, I can see your cheeks gleaming from here. The Countess downs her glass. First she drank out of it, then she just downed it. She's like, I will try and...
She finishes it off or something like that earlier?
I don't know.
It was ridiculous.
And Portia And Portia appears at her side with a bottle enrobed in shimmering foil. Poof! I am here.
What-pa?
Poof! What do you need? Poof! What do you need? Poof! What do you need?
I'm your genie. Hello, I'm your genie. I am here today.
Portia. How thoughtful of you.
My pleasure, milady.
Portia fills both of our glasses, which they didn't take away with the plate, and the Countess takes a sip of hers. She's drank
just
3
wants-
times now in this scene.
She's also apparently wanting to get us drunk, because I'm assuming it's alcoholic. Now, I know that's not necessarily true, but the reason why alcohol was so prevalent is because guess what? Hygiene practices.
It was because the water was poisonous if you didn't ferment it first.
At least I'm assuming things here, but I'm assuming that it was probably pretty common in this era, too.
A golden goose.
Made-up era.
A marvelous choice, Portia. I reach for my own glass to cover the awkward moment where she just keeps drinking and I'm not sure what to do. I love that painting on the wall. Like,
we're
wow.
gonna eventually get to look at
This
it, I'm
looks
pretty
so
sure.
freaking cool.
But like we
the
wanna show it
animals, I love it. And stop. Transfixed. By the strange painting before me. I'm sorry.
Your timing is great.
my timing is so bad. The scene is that of a meal shared amongst a host of figures with the heads of beasts. I mean, they're all wearing gloves and stuff. We don't know if their bodies are of beasts as well.
Right?
I mean, obviously they have hands. So, beasts with hands.
Feathery
Could be
hands.
beasts with hands. Pep. I just pull off my hoofs. Fling, fling.
Right.
And have the fingers. All right. The table is laden with small animals, provided by a central character with the head of a goat. That's what goats look like in your world? Damn.
Wow, psychedelic.
That is a thing. He do makeup on YouTube.
You know he do. He have excellent wings.
Good job. Nice.
Good wingtip.
Good wingtips. Good eyeliner. The
Also, I
dove.
love the fact that the wingtips go into his eyebrows.
The dove looks so happy. And also boobs. Wow. Feather boobs.
McTiddles.
All right. How do we know they're provided? I assume they're provided.
I don't know.
I assume we know they're provided with a goat. Rays
guess-
of gold glitter.
You know, the thing is
around
that a lot of
its
people are like,
head.
wow, these paintings are amazing, but you actually have to learn usually what the symbolism means, so that's very interesting. Our character somehow knows what the symbolism of nobility, like noble ranked, like, paintings are.
Like we can read the visuals of paintings. We have the ability to read the images, the imagery, because reading imagery is a specific skill and it also requires a lot of cultural context.
It really does.
Rays of gold glitter around its head, and its red eyes are strikingly lifelike.
They don't look very lifelike to me, but that's okay.
Well, I mean, you're drawing, so chill.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. I forgot I was 2D today.
Yes. All right. I love the nose ring and like the piercing on the cow. That's great. Not the actual ring up here, but like the nose.
No,
like,
I know.
stud. That's cute. Do you like it? Hey, nerd. The painting. Yes, I think so. I mean, it's very pretty. It's just odd. Yes. The Countess raises her shapely brows, eyes flashing at me over the rim of her
Do you
glass.
ever wonder how that actually works? Flashing, where you do like jerk your head so your eyes like the shine of your eye actually gets caught or something?
Yes,
like
you just turn your head and the lights flash across your eyes.
somehow.
Or
I took a candle and I brushed it.
right,
Flashing, flashing.
Flash. Fascinating. Most people hate that painting. In fact, I keep thinking about taking it down. Some people are deeply unnerved by it. But I'm
Myself.
glad.
Oh, am I
Myself
talking about
included.
myself?
Myself included. I mean, you like it. How strange. Perhaps you share my husband's unusual tastes. Your husband current? Nadia's husband, Count Lucio, rather the
Lucio.
late
It was Lucio.
Sorry, Lucio.
Lucio. This
The
is
late
Lucio. Oh,
Count
so that was
Lucio.
her husband. Why are we romancing her husband? The dead husband now. What?
Why is he an option? A ghost. We must marry the ghost.
I need a ghost in bed.
He's the goat in the middle,
That way I
of
will
course.
never feel him.
Ever the provider. Because you can tell, I don't know, I imagine there's something with the arms that indicates that he is like, here it is for all of you, and everyone else looking at him being like, therefore I am grateful for the thing you provide.
I have no idea.
But I'm not as skilled at reading imagery as my character is, apparently.
Except apparently our character seems to be an idiot.
Lucio had the populace...
Lucio.
Sorry, I can't do this. Lucio. Lucio. I can do it.
It's like luchador, but Lucio.
Right, okay, I can do that. Lucio had the populace eating out of the palm of his hand. It took a lot of work because I was a lot of mouths and only one hand.
I mean, he has two palms.
No, she said his hand, not hands.
Oh, dang.
Just the
he
one
used
hand.
just one?
The one hand.
Damn, dude, you are extra. I'm going to pick up this whole pumpkin and this.
The entire table in my one hand.
I've got it.
I'm brilliant.
Do you lift?
I lift. Today is
Lifty, bro. It's arm day. Every day is arm day.
All right. Luchador, so
Lucio.
Lucio. I can do this. Lucio.
Luchador.
Lucio. Much like the painting, I suppose. Whatever he offered, the people gobbled up. They worshipped him. My poor Lucio, who I seem to distastefully be unhappy with, even though he is dead, or even as he is dead. Damn you, why did you die?
Did you kill him? Who knows?
My husband was particularly loved for his yearly masquerade, where he was always a goat.
Oh, apparently.
She sets down her glass, folding her hands and resting her chin upon them. Whoa, that's very casual. Did you ever attend? Hey, nerd. Did I?
Hey, nerd. Did you ever attend?
Hey, nerd. Hey, nerd. Did you go to the ball?
Did you go to that place?
The whole city came alive for the masquerade. Revelry took hold of hearts, young and old. Do, 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 do. I love this music. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. All in celebration of Lucio's birthday. Look, I got it. Ha, 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 ha. And what a celebration. 1 star. Dang it, 1 star. Ha. We opened the palace gates to all. Because we keep them closed constantly, except for specific visitors, because, wow, it is hard to get things in and out of this castle. The reason she didn't return the bad pomegranates was because she wouldn't have been able to be let in at night.
What did she do, swirl? I'm sorry.
The countess sighs, watching the wine swirl in her glass.
Oh, it's on the table. She's put her hands up, so she's gone, shook it, and then...
Did you pick it up again, or did you swirl it aggressively before you put it down, and then you're now watching it swirl? It sounds beautiful, but I'm not sure how it happened.
Neither am I.
Such a fond memory for many, and now it is shrouded in sorrow. A terrible shock for the guests, to find the host murdered so violently at the last masquerade. Did you kill him?
Did you kill him?
Did you kill him? The servants lower their eyes. I, too, avert my gaze. Back to the painting. The skull is very heartening.
All right. So
look at the cute little pig in the corner. My poor husband, buried alive. Burned.
Whoa, that was quite a dyslexic moment.
Burned alive in his own bed. How did they keep him in the bed, poor thing?
Wow.
And at the celebration of his birthday, what did he do to invite such hatred? So you didn't seem super happy with him a minute ago, my dear. After such a shocking scene.
I'm also like, okay, so if you know anything about murder mysteries, this immediately sets up in a really weird way, because who the crap would talk about somebody like this?
I was just saying,
like, this is a
really
so unnatural exposition. This is hilarious.
Also going, have you ever been to the masquerade? Wouldn't this be widely spread news throughout the kingdom that 1, the Count died, 2, he died horribly, and 3, he died horribly on a festival day?
On a festival day that was his birthday, no less.
His actual birthday? Like, this seems like this would be common news, and if this is a secret, this is really weird for her to share it.
I know.
So in one case, it's super weird and deeply personal for what are you looking for me while I'm here? And in the other one, it's, shouldn't I already know this?
Right? This is like, if my character's supposed to actually know this, then
like, do I live in this city at all? Are you so far away that you're not even part of the city? But it sounds like this is the city you live in.
Yeah, pretty much.
And that we just traveled to your house.
Or even if it's like 12 hours away.
Much of a day.
I'm assuming.
Much of a walk away. But I also walk like... I walk like an indecisive chameleon, so you know.
Is it hot? Is it cold?
Do I feel like walking? All right, after such a shocking scene, guests to the palace have been scarce.
But you just also implied that the doors used to be way more open. So I don't understand what you're talking about, Nadia.
I'm a little lost.
Confused.
Nadia, help me. I look away from the portrait, just in time to meet the Countess's keen gaze. She was watching me the whole time. The patterns around the candles is really cool. The geometric effect is very cool.
Yep.
But now that you are here, we will have tons of guests in the castle. We will treat you like all the guests at once.
So basically what I'm going to say is that I'm going to dress you up like my husband.
Now that I'm here? She says it with such gravity, such confidence. Countess, what does any of this have to do with me? Hey, nerd. The masquerade is precisely why I called you here. You're gonna die. I gotta die. Choosing Hey Nerd was a great choice.
It was a great choice.
It was a good choice.
I mean, the other option we were yelling is going, like, you should do eek.
Eek.
Eek, like exclamation points.
It was so good to have you here at the party. Eek! What do you think of this thing? Eek! The painting, do you like it? All right. This year, I intend to hold the masquerade once more.
Never again!
How long has it been since your husband died?
No kidding.
And again, is this public
knowledge? How old are you?
Have you been hiding that he died horribly and everyone at the masquerade was sworn to secrecy?
Right.
And they're all staring at each other like I'm going to burst, but I can't say anything? I stare at her. So does every servant in the room. How? Why? The festivities in Lucio's honor will be more fantastical than ever. Yes! She made a mistake like I make mistakes. Thank God! Yes! I am vindicated.
I feel good.
There is but one loose end in need of tying. Count Lucio's murderer still roams free, to this day. Dr. Julian? Julian?
It's Julian, because we decided on Julian. Because that's Julian.
Dr. Julian Dvorak, my husband's former physician. We know who killed him? Wait, we know who killed him.
Wait, and then also the fact that we knew who
and
this
that's
person
Julian?
was.
That's what he's wanted for? Murder of the Count?
I'm also like,
so he shows
how
up
does this character not know this? If this guy is that beloved and that
and the other guy has wanted posters up. I remember
everywhere,
that, right?
yeah.
Like he was the one in the mask. That's Julian.
Yeah, that's Julian.
So he's wanted for
he's wanted
for the murder of the Count
by setting him on fire. Immolation of the Count.
Immolation. Count immolation.
Count immolation.
I'm sorry. You're convicted of Count immolation. I'm just like, whoa. Suddenly cold all over. I couldn't remember his name from the posters, but don't we even know what he's wanted for? Dr. Julian Dvorak. Now I remember the name on the wanted posters. Now I know exactly who broke into my shop. So we did remember it, right? Dr. Dvorak confessed to the crime when we caught him.
But we lost him again.
All that is left is his sentence.
And when we threw him out the door again.
Or we caught him last night somehow, and this is all very recent. Execution by hanging. But you're saying that you came to me to get me for this thing when you hadn't caught him yet, and then you caught him, and now this is your plan? That sounds like retconning.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was my plan the whole time to hang him, and with you here, in the honor of my husband. Except for we didn't have him till after I consulted you. Your plan should be put in motion. Great, I'll go grab him immediately. I was waiting until someone told me my plan to catch him should be put in motion.
I have no idea what plan. Maybe it's the masquerade is the plan.
There's a terrible crash. Portia's face.
Portia's
face is stricken with horror.
It's a Porsche. She's a Porsche.
She is. She's a car.
Yes.
At her feet, the broken remnants of the golden goose are seeping into the floor. Wait, the remnants are seeping? Wait, the golden goose is the liquid inside of it, isn't it? Okay.
The golden goose, it's the wine.
Portia?
Forgive me, my lady. Slip your hands.
I think you were shocked by him being killed and you're unhappy because he could be your brother, because look at the two of you. But that's just me.
It's very possible. He's a redhead, she's a redhead.
It's pretty uncommon. You are forgiven. I'm so gracious. I love how gracious she is. Two servants rush to her aid, sweeping away the shattered mess with wind sprint speed.
Whoa!
I am not familiar with that term. This is where you come in. Hey, nerd. Dr. Dvorak has been very elusive, so we don't have him yet, maybe. But you have quite the reputation. Rumor has it that you have surpassed even your master, Asra. I myself see the future in dreams, whether I like it or not. Did you see your husband burn before he died and didn't like it?
Either that or you did like it, and you actually did it! Because, again,
he confessed. Maybe he's protecting someone. You never know.
He might be protecting her.
The person who confesses can be protecting someone. It's not always true.
Maybe they're banging.
Or maybe they just like each other. Or maybe he just doesn't want to defame her.
Maybe he's very respectful of her. And going,
maybe he feels like it will overthrow, local government if she is, outed in such a way, and he really just wants stability in his community.
That'd be very important.
Because he's not protecting a single person, he's protecting everyone, because he's very magnanimous.
He's a very nice Scottish man.
And this is how. And this is how I know that you are the one who will find Dr. Dvorak. And if we find him? And if I say no, I don't know what the tone of either of these is.
No.
We already know what happens if we find him. She's going to hang him.
Pretty much.
That's what she said. So unless we don't trust her and we don't believe what she said, and if I say no.
Because I'm also again, the way that I'm murder mystery. So usually you have a character weirdly going off with a severe amount of detail. Either they're the bad guy, or they're your murder mystery. Yep.
Also, we don't know that he actually confessed. We only know that she's saying he confessed.
It's true.
Also, when did they
why
get
would
his
you
confession?
doubt your Duchess? I have no
And
evidence.
also she didn't say we lost him after we captured him, so they must have if they don't have him, but...
Yeah, I don't
why
know.
wouldn't she mention that?
Right?
I am confusion. This is still beautiful art.
It is.
And if I say no, which is really uncomfortable for me because I'm normally a doormat, the Countess sets down her glass.
The stress is real.
Briefly pressing her fingers to her temples. Oh, God, I thought you were more of a doormat than this. Why?
Be my doormat!
Then I will ask you to reconsider. And it will be much like my earlier proposal, which was also an invitation, which was also you're required to be here.
Which was also a demand.
Which was also a proclamation. Perhaps you misunderstand me. I do not relish executing the doctor, but justice must be served. Ah, yes, the most relish. It must be served.
Must
Not only for the Count, but for the city. And so to commence the festivities... The doctor must die on the gallows for his terrible crime. The Countess rises. On instinct, I rise as well.
So apparently also
Wait.
we've been educated.
We are not allowed to have a party until the murderer dies, and I want a party, damn it! That is what I got out of that conversation.
All right, pretty much.
Portia. Portia?
Yes, my lady.
Show Hey Nerd to the guest quarters.
We should have just called him Nerd.
Yes. It works at the beginning of sentences so well
It
now.
really is. Hey, Nerd.
Hey Nerd.
Yeah, right away, my lady. My lady.
Portia pulls me to my feet. And, wait, I was already standing. I stood on instinct. Did I sit
You already
down
did.
again?
No, you were standing.
Did I sit down again? Or maybe pulls me to my... I don't know. Pulls me away from the chair? I'm not sure.
Okay.
And with a humble bow, whisks me to the door. Do, dances me to the door. Portia is quiet as she ushers me down the hall toward my room. After a few turns, we pass a wide staircase, veiled in chateau.
Because that's very helpful in big palaces. So what do we spend all this money on oil for?
I mean, yeah.
Or
we
magical
can't
lights.
light it at night. I don't know how they're
Infinite
lit.
magical lights, honestly.
It seems like. Who gets up there and lights those, okay?
No kidding.
A draft rushes down from the floor above, prickling my skin. It's cold, and it smells of ash. That's fairly specific. Oh, no! Bourgeois! I mean, I assume stylized bourgeois, but
Very
look at
bourgeois.
them! They're very bourgeois! Look at it. I want to pep them. Pep. Curled up on the bottom step are two large, lanky dogs. If they're curled on the bottom step, these are huge damn steps. Those things are made of legs.
They're
wow!
large doggos.
They are not small doggos. Fathomless eyes fix upon me, and they rise slowly without a sound. I want to pet the doggos. What happened to your ear?
I
good
know,
boy?
you noticed. I was
Good
going to mention
baboo.
it, but I was going to let you keep talking.
Though they look as though they could strike at any moment, I sentence no intent, ill intent.
Oh, they were it as thought.
They did, as thought they could strike at any moment. Though they look as thought they could strike at any moment. I was
I
editing
sense no ill
to help.
intent.
Oh no, peh, ha. I hold out my hand, and they approach to sniff it. Peh. They are also very cuddly with each other, which is adorable.
Uh-huh.
Their huffing breaths tickle my skin, and their tails start slowly wagging. And I want to pet them.
Well, this is bizarre. They never take kindly to strangers.
It's okay, I'm not stranger, I'm a dog lover. Dog lovers are not strangers to any dog.
Apparently not, except that that's not how that works. It's just how they were trained, but I've never seen them act like this.
It's okay, I'm
'Cause don't worry.
universally likable because anyone and all of you will date me. Therefore, the dogs like
And that
me too.
includes me, by the way. I
Uh-huh.
bet.
It does. I bet it does.
It probably does. If she
Slim-
has a portrait, we're going to date her.
Yeah, because that's why we can't date the baker, because no portrait. Ah, my love, the baker, I'm so sorry.
He gives me the best pumpkin bread.
Slim snouts brush up against my sides as the dogs investigate me further.
And then they shove themselves into my crotch,
And then
I hate it.
nose into the crotch. Bap! Oh, hello, good dog.
I love you. What are you?
Hi. Satisfied, they draw back, looking at me expectantly. I don't have any food to give them, and I myself am starving and exhausted. Pet them. I'm going to pet them!
Pet him!
On a whim, I reach out to run my hand over the smaller one's silky coat. Are you going to get angry now?
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
The dog rears back from my hand, or from Portia's panicked tone.
There was a
I'm not
slice of-
sure.
Sorry, they're a little unpredictable.
I would have gone for under the chin instead of on top of the head.
Yeah, no
Honestly,
kidding.
Reaching underneath is way more acceptable because the dog doesn't lose sight of what you're doing.
Yeah, pretty
They
much.
can still watch you.
They seem to like you, but I'd rather you keep that hand.
Huh. I'd like to. The hounds trot dutifully back to their spot. They nearly blend into the marble. Okay,
Oh.
so if you're still on the bottom step, we're not going up these steps then.
What? Oh, no wonder they're like this. They haven't had their chamomile cakes.
Aye. So they are looking at us expectantly to feed me.
No.
She looks nervously from me to the two dogs, still as statues.
Wait here, hey Ned. And it's probably best to keep your distance from them.
You know what? They liked me.
I'll be right back with those cakes.
They're acting weird and pretending like they like you because they think you're going to feed them. Except that's weird because they should have a regular feeding schedule with a normal person that feeds them if they're trained guard dogs. So that's me and dogs.
Yeah, that's fine. That would make total
Portia
sense.
swoops through a sliding panel in the
Didn't
wall.
they have, like, the Master of the Hounds? Like, Master of the Hounds was an actual position years
Yes.
ago. So, again, I'm not saying in this fantasy world you have to have it, but that seems a little weird that even in this world they don't have, like, basically a Master of Hounds. You'd pay attention to big, huge critters like this.
Usually there
You
are
probably also have a ton of them.
couple of people that keep them, or a very select group. In the same way that a service dog is only handled by and trained and directed by people that know what they're doing. You don't have anyone and everyone training, directing, feeding, caring for the dogs, because it confuses their training.
Yep, pretty much.
Swoops through a sliding panel in the wall. I'm left alone in the hallway with the dogs. Alone because the castle is super empty. I feel the bigger one sniff my side insistently. When I look down, it simply pulls back and stares. We didn't eat the pumpkin bread. We left it in our pocket all day to turn into mush. We haven't even eaten anything today at all.
So all we had was wine. We should be really drunk.
Maybe. Except for our tea this morning, and possibly we ate the pomegranate, or is that in our pocket?
Oh, who knows?
Then the smaller one is sniffing the other side, huffing samples of my scent. I whirl around.
Why are you panicking suddenly?
And it sits back on its haunches, watching me. Innocent. Cheeky. They seem playful and lovely.
Watching me innocently. Cheeky.
As I look into one sanguine eye, an unsettling sensation ripples through my body, like a wave of fever.
I guess?
I don't know. I step back, gaze darting up and down the corridor. The voice was coming from the top of the stairs? I can only see so far into the hollow gloom, but there's no one there. I nearly jump when I feel yanking in my garments. The dogs, their teeth are buried in my clothes, unrelenting as they drag me onto the stairs. I trip up the first few steps.
Into the stairs. Why
I know.
Into the stairs?
Because
there's another thing you walk into. Oh, sorry.
I didn't lift
I'm now
my
getting
feet.
editing problems going.
Or I didn't lift my feet and they dragged me into the stairs.
And so you're knocked
because
over at this point.
I fell over onto the stairs.
I trip up the first few steps. All right, fair enough.
There we go. Their tails start wagging. They love it when you trip up the first few steps.
I love breaking you.
Hey! I tried to wrench myself free. The dog sound. I hope you guys could hear that. That was cute. But the two dogs tug stubbornly. Maybe it's not food. I was wrong. But we still don't seem like we've eaten our food.
No kidding.
The dogs only let me go at the top of the stairs. The floor and walls are frigid stone, and the air still smells of ash. My head is spinning, and I hardly feel the chill in the air, though my heart is hammering. I summon a weak glimmer of light in my palm. We can do that?
Nice.
Nice! I look around for the dogs, but they're nowhere to be seen. They vanished. They didn't even go back down the steps.
They
just poof. Wow. There's a door ahead, partway open. Inside is a deeper darkness swallowing the feeble rays of light. I'm not going there. Oh, that's your premium? You know what? Then I am going there, because that's your premium story. I'm going to find out what it is, because I'm curious.
Sure.
By this choice. Wow, okay, it lets you confirm your currency spend. That's
actually
nice.
pretty nice.
I like that. Good job, game. I approve. And now I am Belle in the Beast's room. Look at that! Yes! We're so specific with smells in here. Like, we're really into them.
Okay.
A lot of people just go, it smells. So you sound like you're describing beautiful things, but this looks like a mess. I really am going, this looks like the Beast's room. That doesn't sound right
at all.
In, like, the Disney animated Beauty and the Beast.
There we go.
This is where he was burned.
Yep.
Oh, poor baby. That is a large portrait. It's not damaged by ash. And it looks perfect. Achievement unlock. We paid to unlock an achievement! Woo! Oh, he does have the same makeup as the goat. Look at that.
Oh, yeah, okay, so the goat is him.
Yep. Look at his glove. That's amazing.
That is that...
super extra.
It's glowy?
Why is it does look like it has light coming out of it.
Hang on, is he like... what's her face in Nausicaa, the princess, who's like, I have all these parts that are missing, and he somehow has, like, armor to replace it?
And, yeah, he has, like, mechanized armor.
Maybe.
What he is he's Ed.
Ed.
But not a leg, I just paid an arm.
Right.
In case you didn't know, Hey Nerd is accurate because we are totally fandom nerds.
It's fine.
He looks just like the goat. I don't know why I expected it. His hand's got a ton of detail, though, like, wow.
Like, seriously. I'm also like, he has way too long of a finger.
It's fine. She also did. It runs in, like, the breeding stock, apparently. Because you think they made him look better than he was? You don't know what he looked like, apparently.
Well, I mean, now we've actually seen him, because technically speaking, we have, because thanks for spoilers, game!
Because, wow, why would you put things in the daily, like, chase game that you haven't seen yet? That frustrates me. That frustrates me about the cat game, too. Let's go have a contest and show you cats you haven't unlocked yet.
Okay, it'll be fine.
I don't want to see characters I haven't unlocked yet. Ah!
Jerks!
Wine. It is! It's a golden arm! It's not armor!
Oh my gosh!
Oh, dear.
Touch my groin.
Well, I mean, if it's twice as tall as we are, is
it
hung at floor height? And so we are Pip. I'll try, maybe touch his knee or something.
How about I take his very short legs?
I'll put my hand on his hand. It's fine.
Tiny leg.
Hang on, where did we touch you? He is a ghost. He's a damn ghost.
He's a ghost.
You know what's sad about having currency for the choices? Is you know something more interesting is going to happen, in theory, if you pay for it, because that's where they worked hard to run the story, to get you to pay for it.
Yeah, pretty much.
And it kind of leads you through a specific story because you're like, I know you worked harder here, let me buy that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh dear, are we gonna get possessed? Is everyone after Asra?
Is everyone boning him? I don't even know.
Or they're just all hot for him.
Who knows?
Or we're the reincarnation of someone.
Right.
We're fancy because we're reincarnation of someone. So many headcanons. I love it.
It's great.
So many like, this could be it. I will guess it, this mystery.
Who knows? Because apparently we're supposed to know a lot, but we don't know anything. So, I find that paradox to be incredibly frustrating, actually.
It's fine. We know he exists as a romanceable option only because we were trying to capture his heart, which is disappointing. But now we know, and that's the end of it.
Yeah, pretty much. That wouldn't
Kicking
have been
up ash everywhere.
And collapsing through the wood. And
if it's burned that badly. And
no
wow,
kidding.
We fell into the base of the bed, drowning in ash and burnt covers and other things.
Like, wow.
And hopefully his corpse isn't there anymore.
No kidding.
It does!
Bed covers? The bed covers are still there?
I don't know what was burning then.
Immolated.
Incarcerated. Oh, sorry.
Desecrated. Sorry.
Maybe he was magically burned in place and it only affected some of the other things.
Maybe.
Like, we don't know. It could have been a magical immolation where it just affects with passive heat the things around him, but just burns him to a bits.
Right.
And also, why wouldn't you do something with his corpse? Maybe he can't rest in peace. Maybe you can't do funeral rites if someone was murdered until after their murderer is caught.
I have no clue.
But why would his body still be there?
No kidding.
That seems very unusual.
Bodies are actually very difficult to burn, if you didn't know, but, like, wow.
That's why cremation is a thing. Crematories are a thing.
Because it takes a lot of heat, like, wow. Because
also,
I found a bone digging into my back, and he went, ha, 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 it's me.
I just got you into my bed, how dare.
Oh, dang.
I'm going to I think I know who you are. But, I don't know, if we think we know who he is. You know what? We ask really basic questions. Let's do it.
We're basic bitches.
We're pretty... Hey, nerd's a basic bitch. And I'm still huffing and coughing on ash. Is it a cat? Nobody! Oh, dear.
Sorry.
A weak cry. So we were wrong. It's something else. Unless it's him and he's just like, I'm not him anymore.
He's like, I'm an edgelord. No, he's not. What he is a fucking edgelord. That's all I know.
Trailing ash everywhere. Ash falling off my clothing.
Thwack. I don't remember to get,
dragging bits of burnt corpse behind me. Haha. How dark is it? Can we see the eyes on the portraits?
No, because they're not romanceable.
Ah, that's right. Too bad. The room went normal, so you left me. And now you want me back? I stop and turn around.
Why? Because I didn't choose that option, I get.
I only see it for a moment. A silhouette, stark against a wall of high windows, frosted with smoke. Claws, horns, and hooves like onyx. Oh, it is the goat. Ow, your arm. It is him.
It is him.
He is captured in this ghostly form, and his makeup is not on point, poor baby.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
The white face of a goat, with red eyes fixed gleefully on me.
Does that look like Glee?
That does not look like Glee.
That just sort of looks like...
That looks like just like grumpy. Looks like grumpy and disappointed at once.
Pretty much.
He's grumpy pointed.
I blink, and it's gone.
I hear clamoring off to the side, the creak of a door, and then silence. By the time I stumble down the stairs disoriented, Portia's looking around corners for me.
There you are!
She looks very worried. Rightly so, in fact. She stares at the fine powdery ash coating me from head to toe.
What? Why are you covered in ash? What do those naughty dogs do?
She produces a plain white handkerchief and hands it to me.
We're going to throw you in the bath. You look exactly like a tornado dragged you through a mud field.
Yes, you now look like you've been through the garbage fire, you are.
Hello, garbage fire child. Are you all right, nerd?
Have you been extinguished, hey, nerd? Can we wash you now?
Is this possible?
Is this a sign of character growth? All I can muster...
Have you finally changed?
...is a dazed nod of thanks as I dust myself off. My mind feels fogged, struggling to make sense of the shadows I saw, the whispers I heard, the goat with no makeup. Portia takes me gently by the elbow, helping me brush off the last of the ash. Wow, that's a good handkerchief. All of your clothing was cleaned by one white handkerchief. I love this handkerchief.
There was no smearing. There was no nothing.
Nope, the last of the ash is gone.
I'm just going to leave these cakes right here. let's get you to bed.
We didn't need to give you a bath. My magical handkerchief has cleaned everything now. Could you just go to bed? You haven't eaten. You're not functioning. You clearly had an experience. Just go to bed. Try again.
You had alcohol. It's all right.
Try again tomorrow.
Are you
all right?
drunk?
I follow at Portia's heels until we arrive at our destination. Thankfully, it isn't much further, even though I'd really like to be as far away from that staircase as possible.
No kidding.
She swings open the door with a sweeping gesture. Here you are, lovely!
And these will be your quarters, Ned.
I love it. It's so cute.
You can put your things wherever you like. Breakfast is at sunrise. I'll wake you. Oh, by the way, you're only going to get about 4 hours of sleep, I'm guessing.
Maybe. I don't know. How late does dinner go, and how long did our detour take us?
I have no idea.
All right. My fatigue must be showing. I let my bag fall to the floor.
You did actually walk a lot
we
for
did.
the day, apparently.
And we did pack everything before we left, so we're there. On the other hand, I'm still like, did the handkerchief really clean us completely? Can we get into that bed? Eyeing the smooth linens, I shudder with exhaustion, and I strip out of everything that I don't believe is completely clean because, damn, I walked all day in it and sweated.
You're not ready to drop. I'll leave you be.
I'm already getting naked. Oh, thank you. I thought you were gone. Sorry. Hi. Oops.
Sleep well, Ned.
Grinning at me in my half undress as I freeze with a sock halfway off my foot.
Ew, ew, ew. Oh, thanks.
Her soft voice trails off and she gently slides the door shut. She swung it open with a sweeping gesture and slides it shut to leave. I love the mirror on my wall, but I also am just like, I've been walking all day in these. Maybe the day cycle is really short. Maybe this is winter, and the light cycle is very short.
Maybe, I hope so.
And so waking us up at dawn isn't actually early, and going to bed after dark is
However,
required.
That doesn't make any sense for how long you walked. But I don't know. I have no idea.
I don't know how we interpret it. I don't know what our opinions are.
Why does everybody always want to do that, though, in regards to... So we've played a couple where they're like, look, and now it is nighttime when you get there. And it's like, why does it always have to be night?
Takes a whole day to get there. I don't know. But that is a convention we've encountered. If you go back and watch our other videos, a few of these things that we've done...
They really like... Night is a transitional, intimate period. It's like daytime can be incredibly intimate. Excuse you.
Well, and it is a transitional period. It's like you arrive somewhere and it's night. Okay. At once, I burrow into the luxurious sheets. I like my headcanon that we undressed first.
Me too.
It feels as though I'm weightless. Lovely, silky sheets on my
What about the mattress?
Form.
My sweaty...
Heart thumping to the rhythm of Portia's steady, ever-distant footfalls. We can hear her?
Ever distant? So, like, we hear her, she has omnipresent footfalls? Holy crap, even if they're
it's
far
ever
away.
more distant, I believe.
Yeah, because I'm like, that's...
getting more distant continually. I sink into unconsciousness. Pep. Do I dream a dreamless dream?
Oh, it's the Emperor.
We're still on wow. All right, so that has been episode 3, everybody. We did some stuff. We went some places. We found a ghost. We ran into love interests that we didn't know we even could have. And we tried to romance a snake who gave us someone else's heart instead. And there we are.
I would rather romance the snake, because I don't know anybody. Thanks.
As far as I know in these games, the snake is person also, and just wait for them to transform. Hello, retconning Nagini. Oh, wait, never mind. I
love racism.
All right, so my name is Liz.
And I am Scandal.
And thank you so much for joining us. We had a blast with this. And please like, comment, subscribe, check out our channel. We would love your support or interaction, and we will interact back.
We will see you again, though, next time. Bye!